just dropped to a very, very key level. The prior low on PDD, if you go back, is right at 124. And now we have a target price of around 121.49, possibly even 118 at the worst case scenario. The prior support level where it transitioned was right around 119 and 120. So we may retest that level if the downtrend continues. If we zoom out, looking at the 4-hour time frame, we're already at a critical level. And it does appear that it's going to come down. This isn't financial advice, so always make sure that you do your own research and due diligence. If you go to the 20-minute time frame, you can see that it has slowly caught a little bit of support and possibly could bounce right back to 124.93. This is a key level, so let's be on the lookout for this today as well. Right now, ExxonMobil has tested 117.20 and possibly could come down to about 116.79. Be very careful because there's a 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio of a potentially dropping to 116.36. As we zoom out and look left, we have a decent sell that could possibly test these levels and break below this range to that 116.68. If we come to our shorter time frame, we'll see that we're catching a little bit of support and we have bounced, but there's a lot of strong selling pressure at the moment. We have a 37 RSI, so it is not quite oversold. We could get to oversold territory and bounce. Tomorrow. Currently, it still has very strong sell pressure. NVIDIA has a very high probability of possibly catching some support down to 183.69, possibly bouncing right back up to test 184.94. We're not oversold just yet, but the volume is extremely low. If we continue this downward pressure, expect NVIDIA to come to 179.07. If we happen to break above 184.87, expect to see NVIDIA come back to 185.86, possibly 186.57 as we prepare for earnings. At this moment, it currently has a 33 RSI and possibly could come down just a little bit more and catch some support around 165.91. I want you to be very careful if you decide to make this trade because everything seems to be falling with the price action of NVIDIA. And of course, that 164.90 level looks like a potential downside target for Palantir. It might catch some support at 164.41 if it loses that, or we could bounce right from that 164.96. At that point, we likely will be oversold. Catch some support here. We had a low yesterday of 189.57 and currently have bounced off of that support level to possibly test or retest 195.17. We're currently 193.76. We can see right now that MicroStrategy is extremely consolidated. If MicroStrategy breaks above 194.98, it will test at 196.61, possibly go a little higher. But right now, we're only getting short-term bullish momentum. It's also well off of the highs. We currently have selling pressure on GLD, and it could possibly test 369.89 if the downtrend continues. If we happen to break above this 371.30, I'm eyeing 371.62 up to approximately 372.21 on GLD. to the upside. Right now, the bears show strong dominance, so you must be careful and continue to do your own research. Some support at $660.53 in after-hours trading, and also in pre-market trading. We have a range between $661.18 and a high of about $662.43. If we break above $662.43, expect SPY to possibly test $663. If we do not maintain this level, we will retest $661 and possibly fall back to retest the low of $660. It appears that this is mostly bearish at this moment, so please make sure that you continue to watch the charts. Had a low of $598.28. This could potentially be a pivot level, as we are getting a small amount of bullish momentum to push this back up, which could also impact some of the things that we have already looked at this morning. Currently, if we see a break of $600.10, which is happening right now, we'll possibly see QQQ push up to $600.84, up to $600.89, and a possible rejection level at $601.01. If we break above $601, we will possibly test 601.61 and the 9 exponential moving average on the 78-minute time frame at $602.